And then just a reminder to our co-leads when we are in our breakout that if you could record your session as well, and then we'll have access to all of our recordings. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. We are so thankful that you guys are all here. All right, can everybody see the PowerPoint, not my presenter? Okay, great, thank you, Alyssa. So welcome today to our November session. And today we are really, so we kind of shifted a little bit today. I'm here with all of our colleagues. So as Alyssa, if you want to wave, Alyssa and I, and then we have Ryan Mers from DHS and Carrie Jacober from DHS. And then we have who are our kind of our core leadership group. And then when you go into your breakout sessions today, you'll have different leaders that will be partnering in leading those sessions. But so just to, I want to be completely transparent in that we did shift a little today based on some of the needs that we saw. From what we could see, we went through all of the workbooks and we want to make sure that this is meaningful for you. And so we shifted some of our content so that we can be a servant to you guys, and so that ultimately we are supporting our youth in gaining their competitive integrated employment. So, you guys can't see that. Okay, so today we are just going to focus on our 10 commitments to equity in Minnesota. And obviously we want to make sure we're focusing on that local level support. And most importantly, that person-centered, really valuing all of our youth and people that we are working with, and keeping that person-centered and giving our students options and making sure that we're supporting them in gaining competitive integrated employment with those options. So like I said, we shifted a little. So where we're going to start today is all together from 9 to 9:30. And what we'll focus on in that time is really going out, sharing out each individual team of what your goal is. And we'll ask you to type those in the chat when we get there so that we can share those out and celebrate. And please know, if you are not there yet, we will still help you through that. So no shaming here. And then also we will review the workbook. I think that's where we saw the most need, like I was saying before. And so we want to honor that and support you in that. And we'll actually walk through the workbook with you. And then at 9:30, we will send you to your breakouts. And then once you're in your breakout, you can take that little break. And then 9:40 begin in our breakout sessions. And then we'll be in those sessions until 11. And then each session has really good content planned. So I'm looking forward to each of everyone going into their breakout sessions. So that's just our overview of today. Then we wanted to start with a little bit of excitement and passion. I got to make sure, I'm going to stop sharing. Hold on. And I'll reshare. Okay, here goes. I'm going to need somebody to tell me if they see it. You see my YouTube? Okay, good. Okay. All right, let me make sure. Oh, hold on, friends. I'm so sorry. I want to make sure I'm sharing my sound. All right.
You ready, Sam?
Yeah.
Let's hear that.
We tell everybody what they can be when they grow up. They can be anything. You ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
You can be an A. You can be an architect. Sketch a building to kiss the sky. You can be a B. You can be a biochemist. Make medicine save lives. You can be a C. Computer or software developer with programs and systems and files. You can be a D. You can be a dentist, cause everybody loves to smile. You can be an E. You can be an engineer, solve problems of all kinds. Chemical, mechanical, electrical, use the power of your mind. You can be an S. You can be a firefighter, fight fires in red trucks. You can be a G, gastroenterologist, deal with problems in the gut. You can be an H, hospital administrator, hospitals need leaders. You can be an I, intelligence officer, the FBI kind of people. You can be a J, you can be be a judge, help people who seek justice. You can be a kindergarten teacher. Those kids are young and restless. You can be an elf, you can be a lawyer, cause people need to know their rights. You can be an mobile app developer, like the people that made Fortnite. You can be an Indian, you can be a nurse, medical kid for the masses. You can be an optometrist for people that need eyeglasses. You can be a paramedic for medical emergencies. You can be a Q.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Some physicist of particles and energy. You can be an R researcher, find cures for disease. You can be an S stockbroker. You get to work with money. You can be a T truck mechanic. Trucks are critical transportation. You can be a U university president, motor feature of your nation. You can be a V video game designer with Xboxes and PlayStations. You can be a W web developer. It's an online occupation. Now take that S. You can be your own boss, make impact on the world. And with that Y, you can be your own boss. Tell every boy and girl. And with that Z, Z's we strive. You can reach the sky if you try. Just don't be a Z, just don't be a zombie. And let the world pass you by.
Way to go, Sam! Ready, Sam?
Yeah.
You tell me the back.
All right. So thank you guys for watching that. What a great way to really segue into how, oh, yay, thanks, Kate. Yay, Robin. Yes, I love to hear what you guys thought of the video. Oh, now I can see all the chats. Yay. Just such a cute way to show the enthusiasm of all the different things that you can be, right? And why we're here to really focus in on finding that meaningful, valuable, competitive integrated employment. And that video actually, Christian Warno in Region 10 shared that. And I asked him, I was like, can we share this at ECBC? Because what a better way to make that connection around competitive integrated employment. And yes, we will absolutely share the link. It's in the PowerPoint, and we'll be uploading all of the PowerPoints onto the SharePoint as well. So thank you. Thanks, Ellen. All right, I'm going to share my screen again. Okay. All right. And you can see that, right? The PowerPoint. Alyssa, can you see the PowerPoint? Just give me a nod. Perfect. All right. Okay. So the next thing we just wanted to draw your attention to, we have had a really nice time meeting with several teams since October. So really appreciate you guys reaching out. We just want to remind you that this is your kind of your core leadership team. And we are happy to meet with any of you. So myself, I'm from MDE. Alyssa Klein, our DEED VRS representative. And then we have Ryan Mers and Carrie Jacober from DHS representing. And so we have been meeting with teams all together or in a smaller group, and we are there to support you. So please, please, please take advantage of us. We want to help you. We want to troubleshoot with you if you're having questions that you want to go over or plans that you want to run by. Please, 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 we want to help you. Oopsie. So then the next thing we're going to do, and I will stop sharing because we're going to pull up a different spreadsheet, is we want to go through your team goals. And so kind of like we did last year, for those of us who are joining this year, we're going to go through and you guys just share what your goal is for your students gaining competitive integrated employment. If you haven't gotten one yet, that's fine. If you need assistance creating that, we can absolutely help you. And so what we would love for you guys to do is you can simply, we'll just kind of list it down as we go and say the name of the district. Now we know that they're community teams, but we have them listed by district. And so we'll just say, and you can just put it in the chat, or you can also unmute and share it as well, whatever works easiest for you. So we'll start with Alexandria.
Hi, this is Ellen from Alexandria, and we are still working on our goal, and we have I have invited one of the leadership members to our next meeting, trying to get that set up to help us move forward. So thank you.
Great, thank you, Ellen, I appreciate that. So then we'll go to Bloomington. Oh,
10 for Bloomington.
Okay, let's keep going. We can go to Brainerd next. And then if you see, I don't know if she already said this, but if you see that the strand that you chose is not correct, you can let us know that too, but.
thank you, Alyssa. All right, so Brainerd, if you are with us, would somebody want to either share, unmute, or put that in the chat? Nancy, great questions in the chat. Are there expectations on how to create our goal? So we'll go through some of that as well. And then is there a state goal? So what we were looking for to start this year was for you to tell us your goals. And then we were going to go from there in terms of sharing that piece of a more larger goal. Okay, so let's go on to Brooklyn Center.
So hi, this is Julie. We just came up with our goal yesterday. And so Wednesday when we met. And so our goal, we have two goals. We have a goal for the 18 to 21 year olds, and then also a goal for our 15 to 18 year olds, because we also have a high school program that we're putting together. So students will participate in pre-employment transition service activities. And then students, and this is the high school one, students will identify and contact 3 or more businesses regarding informational interviews.
Awesome. Thank you, Julie. So then we have Burnsville.
All right. Hi, I'm Sarah Levinsky, and our team has just really kind of started to get going. And so we're still in process as well. I would like to say that we would like to do the business engagement strand instead of the CE strand, because we're serving high school students.
Great. Thank you, Sarah. Cannon Valley, if you're here. All right, then we'll move to Elk River.
And yeah, we're still working on our goal as well. We're going to work on it this afternoon.
Okay, thank you, Brenda. Then we have Forest Lake. Anybody on? Oh, perfect.
We did the that slide or the Excel sheet just this week. And we went through all the numbers and did the high, medium, low, but then we weren't sure what to do after that. So we had two with kind of the same score, the CE strand and the business strand. And after talking with Dan Mills, our VRS counselor, since he's working with 2 schools, we thought it'd be best to be within the same strand so he can be with both us and Mahtomedi. So we chose business, but I wasn't sure what to do with the numbers after. I'm sorry.
No problem. And I really appreciate you guys sharing and being completely honest, because we're going to go through some of that and we saw some of the questions. So don't worry. Then we have Goodhue County Education District.
I'm not sure if Jillian is on or not. And Jillian, if you are, interrupt me. I think we are still working on ours, revamping it from last year, especially with the whole COVID pandemic going on. Last year, we were working on getting more students out into the community and competitive employment. We're working on the high quality transition for all students and making that consistent throughout our building and then eventually throughout the other districts we work with. So we're still a work in progress.
Awesome. Thanks, Abby. And then we don't have Hmong College Prep Academy here today. And then our team from Intermediate District 287.
Hey, so we have settled on customized employment as our strand, but we don't have a specific goal. But our kind of the glaring, like the only sub question that everybody was like, yes, this is a high need, is finding competitive integrated employment for all students. So I assume our goal will be around that area.
Yes, and let me also clarify, and we'll get to it. Everybody has that same goal of gaining competitive integrated employment. And then the strands are just your focus area for gaining that goal. And when So then you'll pick a number of what you want to achieve. Okay, then Matamidai. Thank you, Carol.
Hey guys, I'm representing Matamidai. I'm Jenna, and we have a transition school and a high school working together. So we haven't quite determined our number, but we're super excited to work with Dan Mills on the business engagement piece. So we'll let you know our numbers
Right.
soon.
Thank you, Jenna.
Yep.
And you guys just tell us your number if you have one. If you don't have a number, totally fine. Just so we can get to the workbook piece. So Metro Deaf School, if you have a number, let us know. If not, we'll keep going. Okay, Minneapolis Public Schools, sorry.
15 for us.
Thank you, Anna. And then we have Metro State Academy for the Deaf.
This is Chandra. I'm the VR counselor who covers MSAD. We have not been able to get a meeting set up with the school at all, but I'm
Okay.
joining for today. So we have no strands and no goals, but
All right, thank
hopefully
you,
we will
Chandra.
get there. No problem.
We will. Northeast Metro 916.
Our goal is 12.
All right, thank you. North St. Paul, Maplewood, Oakdale.
All right, so yep, 622. We met and we have kind of two different directions we're going. We don't have a solid number yet. What we're going to be doing after our self-assessment is working with the high schools on the high quality IEPs. And this year we're shifting from our strand last year was business engagement. And we got, a decent handle on that. And we're really diving deep with the customized employment. So we'll get you a real number, Lindsay.
No problem, Heather. Thank you. Northern Lights, if you have a number.
6.
Thank you, Jessica. Northland Learning Center.
We're still working on ours, Lindsay.
Awesome. Thanks, Amanda. Ortonville.
Same thing. We're still working on ours.
Okay. Thanks, Ann.
problem.
Asio.
We're working on ours. We did our evaluation this week and family is our chosen one. We got to work on our number because we are just shifting to distance learning.
No problem. Thanks, Shauna. And we appreciate you guys all being here with transitioning wherever everybody is right now. Owatonna.
We're still working on ours.
Okay, thank you. Richfield.
We're still working on ours.
Thank you. Robbinsdale.
We are still working on ours also, but I had a question about, is our goal based on just students with DCD or for all students?
Great
Overall
question, Lori.
categories?
So the reporting one we will be just reporting for DCD, but everybody has expressed that they would all of these strategies work with students with all disabilities. And so you can have one goal for your 18 to 21-year-olds with the DCD category, and then many districts are having another goal with everybody else. And we'll go through that.
Okay, so when we report, we're just reporting it for our DCD students.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Rochester.
We don't have an official number right now. We are working on kind of breaking our huge goal into smaller goals.
Awesome.
And we want to focus on all students with disabilities, and not just our DCD population. So we're working on it.
Great. Thank you so much.
Can I clarify? I think we did, Lindsay, want the goal for all.
For time purposes, I just wanted to get through this because when we go through the workbook, we're going to show that.
Because I think the overall, yeah. Okay, we'll talk more. Yep.
Okay. Rosemont, Apple Valley, Eakin.
Good morning. We have not decided on our goal yet. We're still working on that. But the strand we're doing is customized employment.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. Sherburne, Wright Co-op, Big Lake, Monticello. Okay. Stillwater.
Yeah, this is Mike here. So
can I give a number here that might get revised, or should I just put still working on it?
If you have a number, we can always revise. Nothing is in stone, you guys. It's all a fluid process.
Okay, so I'm gonna say 3 for right now. I'll have better information later. This is not the appropriate time to ask about the Strand, or no?
Let us get through this and we'll get there, I promise.
Okay.
Thank you, Mike. St. Cloud.
Good morning, everyone. So we have 2 goals. Ours would be 5 in the area of DCD for 18 to 21, and it's 75 for grades 9 through age 21 with across all disability areas.
Whoa. Man. And it is across all disability areas. What?
Everyone's working hard.
And that is incredible. St. Louis Park, Hopkins, Minnetonka.
Hey guys, we're doing customized employment, but we're still working on our total numbers with how much customized changed.
Great, thank you. And then we have St. Paul, St. Paul's at 18. Yes, and I do see in the chat, it is everybody's numbers, and we'll go over the specifics. We'll show you in this tracking tab. West Tonka.
We are still working on ours as well.
Okay. Wilmer.
Good morning. This is Karen from Wilmer VR, and we are very tentative or rough draft with our goals and just waiting to get them a little bit more defined. But let's see, what is our strand? Our strand is yes, that's our strand. Yep, HQ. Okay.
All right, perfect. Thank you. And then if we, Alyssa, let's put, I just got a message, if we can change Goodhue County Education District to 5. Okay, thank you guys for bearing with that and trying to go fast through that so that we can dedicate some time to the workbook, because that's really where we want to get into, because we saw that we want to go over that so you guys really have the support around that. Okay, Alyssa, are you going to, okay. I saw your face. So we're gonna go through this next part, each tab of the workbook.
Okay, like the things on the screen kind of get in your way and you're trying to navigate. Sorry, everybody. Okay, so yeah, you know those little painstaking, from now on, we're going to show you where you can keep updated on your numbers so we can just enter them in each time, but we always want to be looking at our numbers as a group so we can be kind of tracking where we are as a whole team on getting CIE for students. So we're going to go through the tabs of the workbook just to kind of review them so you know what you need to accomplish. And we're going to start on the left and go to the right. The first tab is community team members. Just want to point out a few things. This one's pretty self-explanatory. We want to know who your team lead or team leads are. Make sure you enter that. We will get information out to everybody involved, you know, but sometimes there's some things just to send to the leads on reminders or whatnot. So make sure you enter that because we're going to be looking at that, making sure we have those people. And of course, just making sure everybody on your team is listed. It's just a really helpful way for us to know who's on your team, making sure everybody's getting the information when we send out communications, and then obviously for you all to keep in touch with each other. So that's that tab. We'll move to self-assessment next. Oh, and we should also, I'm sorry, Lindsay, we're showing Bloomington because they had theirs pretty well completed. So go Bloomington. Thanks for letting it, or being our example.
Yes, they're rock stars like everybody as well. So on the self-assessment tab, we are asking that you do complete this as a team. And so when you're going through this self-assessment, we realize some are still completing their self-assessment, but please complete it as a team. And so you'll see as you work through this, obviously you're going to put your date that you completed it up top. Then once you've worked your way through the assessment, you'll put your strand selected up top here where it's highlighted. And then that way you're able to, when we go into the workbooks, we're also able to see what you've chosen. So then when you go down through your assessment, you'll rate yourself. And so obviously 1 meaning partially in place, 2 meaning fully implemented. And then on the right-hand column, the medium, low, or high priority. That'll help identify which strand area your team wants to focus on. And the benefit of having everybody do it as a team is you're really bringing in all of those different perspectives and lenses so that you are focusing on where your district feels you need to move that needle and doing that collectively.
Okay. I can't move because the captioning is, oh, there. Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay, Alyssa again. The next tab is enrollment data and goals. So again, so that, you know, you can kind of just go tab after tab together as a group. So when you get to this, it will be on the school district side to get the data for the students who are ages 18 through 21, who are in 18 to 21 programming. So I know we've had a number of questions about those 18-year-olds. Should it be those that are in their senior year, their normal senior year? No, not for this data we're tracking together with ECBC as a larger group. But some teams are, like we even heard that earlier, some are tracking grade 9 all the way through age 21, which is awesome. And maybe we'll get there as an ECBC group, but we're kind of evolving slowly, and we don't want to overwhelm everyone that's not quite ready for that. But we encourage that, and you can add columns in here as you would like, and if you need help with that, we're happy to help. But so it has each disability category that you would see on IEPs, and again, 18 through 21. You list who's enrolled, how many numbers, how many people, how many students you have enrolled, and then it totals it for you. And then once you get all that data in, you would also go back as a group and say, okay, of these students, how many do we think we're going to help get into CIE, Competitive Integrated Employment, this year? So it goes through each of the disability categories, and then at the end, sorry if I hurt your eyes while I go over, it totals it for you. So like Bloomington here, they have 74 students enrolled. They're working on 9 students this year. And then they can see what percentage they're hoping to help get into CIE. And so that's how that one works. If you have any questions on that, let us know. If you have trouble getting at the each age individual, you could just do a total of all of those in that disability category instead too. Okay, we'll move to the next tab.
Okay, great. Thank you. And then Ellen, you asked, is there a way to record students that we already have currently in competitive integrated employment? And here is your opportunity. So in this student tracker, I just want to bring our attention to the top here, goal for all students 18 through 21. So that again is where you can track everyone. And reminder that that one is for your students in transition programming. And then some districts, because we are saying you track everyone, some districts are adding a line under the goal for all students for their other students. For example, some teams are doing the students who are in high school. So you can track there too. And then if we look here, the progress to date, so we're just asking that you put in the number of students who are already in competitive integrated employment in that tab, that cell, and that will let us know where you're at in your progress of achieving your goal, and then how we can best support you and have conversations around that. And then the other thing we want you to do is we want you to just click on this update your student tracker here. And this is simply 2 questions. You put your district name and then your number of students who, your goal for all students 18 through 21 who are going to be in competitive integrated employment. And so that we...
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to just say that this will be updated then for the next month, and it will have a 3rd cell, which will be where your progress is.
Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt you, Lindsay.
No, you are okay.
So Lindsay and Alyssa, this is Ellen. I just want to confirm that I understand this. So that goal, could you go back to that student tracker? So the goal for all students would include our students who are already working as well as those new students that we want to get employed? Or is the goal not including the ones that are currently employed?
So your goal is going to be your new students. Who are you wanting? And then in terms of the students who are already employed, Alyssa, if we can scroll down a little, you guys can track that here, but this is more for your students who are in that goal. So for example, we are saying obviously not to put the student names. You can have some sort of student initials. You're going to put their disability area. If they're having another state agency partnership, you can put that, the start and end date, their number of hours, what they're earning, and then their business name. We also want you to make these workbooks what for you and what work for you in terms of, so if you want to add other information on there, that's completely fine. But you would.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, we're only counting those that don't have employment yet, and those that you're gonna help to get this year.
Okay. So we could maybe skip a few lines and then just record our students who are currently working. So we can continue to track them. Sometimes those jobs change.
Right.
Okay, so we can still use that sheet, but just maybe the top part would only be our goal students.
Right. I would just clarify, so that you can see where you have the students that are up top that are going towards that goal number.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. We want this to be used for you, make it useful for you. So then as we're scrolling over here, business engagement, family engagement, and customized employment, you guys will be going over these in your strands today. But these are additional items to keep track of. And you'll have more detailed explanation in your breakout session today. Okay, I think we have everything on that if we want it, am I missing anything on that one, Alyssa? Otherwise we can move to action plan.
No, my internet's not working. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you could maybe turn off your camera. Can you hear me? Okay, I can you hear me? You want to stop sharing and I can pull it up if you can't hear?
Now?
Can you hear me, Alyssa? Oh no.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, we can hear you.
Okay, tell me something. I hate when your internet stops working. Okay, quickly here, action plan. The action plan is really meant to be a tool to help your team keep track of how you're progressing throughout the year with your ECBC goals. So I think of ECBC in two primary categories. The first category being those students 18 that we're helping to get employment this year. So you can have goals related to the students you're helping. Say you have a student, we're gonna help bring this student to an interview or whatever it might be. It could be like, listing some of those steps out and who's going to be doing that. The other category, primary category with ECBC is the work you're doing in your strand. So then you can also have your action steps for your strand as well. And we have an example here. So this is from the CE, the Customized Employment Strand. One of the aspects that you learn about in CE is about doing home visits. So in this case, the team could have said, we're going to begin embedding home visits into school transition programming. And then, hey, we would like to do home visits with students 1, 2, and 3 on our list. And these are the people that are going to do that. We want it done by September 30th. And then what's really cool is, we really want to be tracking both for your own purposes, but also for the broad benefit of everybody. What are you learning? What are the results? So you can report specific results about each student. So like here with student 1, we learned new interests about that student. Student 2, the virtual home tour worked really well. And then you go to the last column, which is kind of broader team learning. So for example, hey, we learned new follow-up questions to ask for future home visits. You might even type in what those were. Hey, we gathered more detailed information. You know, again, like with home visits, hey, we don't necessarily have to go to the student's house. We could have the student do a virtual home tour, you know, and this worked really well. So anyway, that's how the action plan can work. You can also alter, you know, we had one team ask if they could alter it a bit based on how they wanted to be tracking it. That's fine. The key is that you're just tracking that information. Also, if you're doing notes, like every time you meet each month, you could also include those in your folder on the SharePoint site too. That gives more detail.
Thanks, Alyssa. We can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, good.
All right, so then the last tab is your milestones tab. And so this one, we're asking, obviously, you would do it at the beginning of the year to gain your baseline. And then everybody would fill out the community team section. I don't know if thank you. And you would go through and identifying, you know, 1 being, or 0 being not started, 1 being in progress, and 2 being achieved. And so this would help you identify where you're currently starting at, and so that you'll be able to move forward. Then, based on your self-assessment that you completed, you would fill out whatever strand area you chose. So in this case, Bloomington, their strand is high quality transition planning. And so then going through each of these milestones, which in the high quality transition planning, we're going to go through each milestone today in our breakout. You would then identify where you're at in terms of, are you at a 0? Are you at a 1? Are you at a 2? To gain your baseline of where you would move for the school year or this year or years to come. Because we want this to be a multi-year continuous improvement plan, and we want to help you through that wherever you're at. And then once you've completed that strand, we're just asking that you will have a mid-year update as well as an end-of-year update. But then at your monthly team meetings, if you bring up your milestones just to kind of revisit so that you're aware of where you're at on your milestones, that'll help with your progress as well. So I know we went through that because we wanted to ask if you guys to identify more things. And then we also want to allow this time for questions and so that we can go deeper if you're not. I know we're over time as well, but I think we want to make sure we address your workbook questions and needs. So if you have questions, comments, you can put them in the chat or unmute.
I see someone asked, is it based on primary disability category? And that would be yes. So it looks like we might have answered all of them.
Yeah, go team. Okay, I see what's. So milestones just for our current strand or all strands, correct. So first you would fill out the community team section, and that's at the very top of the milestones tab. And then you would go to your tab, the section of your strand that you focus on.
There's a question about, are we counting all students in work-based learning or only those in paid positions? So it's when a student gets into a paid position, a paid competitive integrated employment position. It could be what VRS might consider we talk about intermediate jobs, which is maybe they're going to end up getting another job down the line. That's okay, but as long as it's a job where an employer is paying them the wage and they're making minimum wage or above.
Great question. Other questions?
So Lindsay and Alyssa, real quick, just to clarify, if we counted an individual because they had a job last year, but then they no longer have that job and we're working with them to get a new job, can they count toward our numbers this year or no?
Yes. Great question. No question is a wrong question. So if you have them, ask them. And we'll also be able to answer in your breakouts as well.
Can you repeat the answer for that one?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you can count them.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, we just wouldn't want to count somebody that we helped last year because we want to just keep, otherwise that would be like, that wouldn't be fair.
Well, so Alyssa, I just said yes to that answer then.
No, I'm saying, I'm sorry. No, I meant messed up. If they don't have a job now, that's okay. But if the student got a job last year and they still have that job.
No, they don't have a job, right, Nancy?
Yes. That's what she said.
Right. That's what I was
Yes.
wondering. They had a job for a time last year. They no longer have that. We're working with them again. So yeah, thank you.
Yes. I was like, oh no.
I'm sorry. Holy cow. I just made it worse.
No, we've got this. Okay. Any other questions before we go to our breakouts?
Is there a length of time a student needs to be in a job?
Oh.
No length is defined. It's true. We don't specify the length. We want the student to get a job. Obviously if they, what do we say about that towards the end of the year though, Lindsay? We want them, how long the student needs to be in the job.
So I guess like, I feel like we haven't defined a length of how long they need to be in the job. I think a good rule of thumb is probably at least 90 days or more.
Going back in history, that's been something that hasn't defined. We've counted kids who've had a job for 2 weeks. We've counted kids who've had a job for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I mean, so if we think about the history of it, we might need to just think about it and decide. And in the past, we've counted any kid who got through, and did like that training process and started a job.
So what I would encourage is, and we can definitely bring this back to our steering committee as well. I would encourage when you take your data, if the student is employed, count them. And then at the end of the year, when you're reporting your final numbers, if the student is employed, count them. Does that help? And then we'll clarify and have this greater discussion at our steering committee as well. Because it's a great point. And we need to clarify that.
Lindsay, I have a question. And Alyssa.
Yeah.
Can we count students who got the job without support or necessarily our intervention? Like
Absolutely. There is if the student is employed, that's fabulous. That's our ultimate goal. Yes, we're going to support all of our students, whatever support they need, but if they have a job, woohoo, let's count them.
Okay.
Thank you, Abby. These are really good questions, you guys. We appreciate you asking them. I hope they're helpful for everyone as well.
Should we move us on, Lindsay, so everyone can get to their strands?
Yeah, so we are going to send you to your breakouts. And as we said before, Gretchen will be in the main room should we need help moving. So if you guys are okay, we'll send you your breakouts and then plan to get started by 9:50. Is that okay? All right. Okay, so here we go. Thank you, guys. So you're going to pop up on your screen. If you could just hit that blue button and go. Gretchen? I am gonna make you the host, but then I need you to get me to.
Sounds good. Yep,
Will you send me then to high quality?
will do.
Oh, okay, and then
And
if
we've got quite a
Ben-
few folks here, so we'll work together to get you sent.
Okay.
If you did get
Okay.
a pop-up.
Yes, we will get you guys to where you're gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna make you host, but before all right, where are you? And then will you just make me a co-host, Gretchen, once I make you host?
I will.
All right, okay.
Okay. So we've got quite a few folks here. Let's see.
Can you just send me to high quality before you send everybody?
Sorry about that, Lindsay. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, you may not get a pop-up, Lindsay. You might have to go into your breakout room on your, there she got it. Okay, if you want to chat which strand you want to join, I can work on getting your invites pushed out. There's business engagement, customized employment, family engagement, and high quality transition planning. And I will do my best. So and you may not get a pop-up right away. You may have to, on your toolbar, look for the 3 dots, or it might say breakout sessions, and your invite might be buried in there. And I'm going to work my way down the list, so keep looking for that. Thank you for your patience. All right, Elizabeth. Looking for you. I don't see you on the list there. Let's see. Shannon. Okay. Linda. All right, I'm still working down. Thank you for being patient. Check those invites at the bottom. Okay. Okay, we got a few more. I've got just a couple more on my list here. Okay, I've got a lot of chat, so I see a few people, so I might call you out because I may have missed your chat. Font, where did you want to go?
Business engagement would be great.
All right, sending you there. Brenda Hovland.
Customized employment, please.
Got it. Jeff Eveslag.
I'm in customized employment.
Got it. Jeff Otteson.
Business engagement.
Got it. Jillian Raymond. John Ulrich.
Business engagement, please.
Got it.
Thank you.
King and Kim, I thought I sent you to your family engagement. I'll try again. Again, your invites might be hidden in the bottom of your toolbar. You might have to open. It may not just pop up. Jody Yanda. Ron Adams.
Business engagement, please. Where are you saying it would? might pop up?
Usually on your toolbar, it might be under the 3 dots. There might be a breakout room invite in there, or you might have just a breakout room button.
I got the other one. Thank you.
Wonderful. Nate Evans. Okay, and I see a few of you are still in here. Jody Yanda. And if you're still in the main room here and you can hear me talking to you, you may already have a invite waiting for you to accept on your toolbar on the same bar where you mute yourself and unmute, do your video. There may be 3 dots that say more. If you open that up, there's likely a breakout room invite sitting in there waiting for you. If not, please let me know.
Carrie Jacober, and I'm assigned to the family engagement, but could you change me to business engagement as a co-host for now?
I will send you to business engagement. Let me know if the co-host thing works or does not work there.
Okay, I'll need to head back to family engagement in about 30 minutes.
That's perfect. So then you can always
come
come.
back
I'll be in the main room and I can send you to another one.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah.
This is Elizabeth Scott. I'm assigned to high quality transition, but I need to go
Yes.
to customized employment, please.
Got you. All right, there it goes.
This is Linda. Can I get switched to customized employment, please?
Yes. And which one are you in right now, Linda? Oh, there, I see you there. You want to go to customized employment. Okay, done.
Thank you.
Oh, and Alexandra, I'm seeing your chat. You want to go to business engagement? Yes, give me a second and I will send you there. That one's done, Alexandra. So I see Nicole, Ann, Jillian, James, Nate, and Aaron here in the main room with me. Aaron, Jillian, and Nate, you haven't been assigned to a breakout room. If you can let me know which one you'd like to join, I can send your invite out. Business engagement, customized employment, family engagement, or high quality transition planning. And then we've got a few, I think, who were sent invites but are waiting for the acceptance. And maybe it's just a matter of switching rooms. So James, I've got you in high quality transition planning with Nicole as well. And Anne or Annie, I have you in business engagement. Those need to be switched around. You can certainly let me know. Okay, Aaron, yes, customized employment, done. Hello, Callan. We're in the main room right now where the session is in breakouts. If you know which breakout session you would like to join, I can funnel you that way. Business engagement, customized employment, family engagement, or high quality transition planning are the choices.
Awesome. Thank you. To jump off of the main meeting to teach a class really quick, but now I'm
no
back.
problem.
It was our group.
If you can tell me your district, I can look that up as well.
Yeah, it's Richfield.
Richfield, let's see. Okay, let me just scroll down here. Richfield looks like customized employment. So I will send you that way. And your invite to that breakout group might be buried in your toolbar under more.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I see it. Thank you.
Okay, yes.
So I'm in family engagement. Did I might have missed my.
Say that again, Nate. I missed that.
I said I'm in the family engagement group.
Oh, okay. I will send you that way.
There we go. Okay.
Perfect.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And James, Nicole, Jillian, and Anne or Annie, if you're there, I can certainly help you get to the room that you would like to join. Some of you already have an invite sitting there, but I want to make sure if those are incorrect, I can switch that for you. James, Jillian, and Anne, if you are here, this is the main room. And if you'd like me to send an invite your way for a breakout room, you can unmute and let me know or send it in the chat and I will get your invite sent out to you. Hi, Nicole.
Sorry, I had
no
to
problem.
jump out because I'm also a COVID coordinator. And so
No problem.
Needless to say, I have been pulled away for some COVID stuff. So I was assigned a breakout room. And then when I went to go back get back into my breakout room, I lost it.
Oh, sure. Which one were you in? And I can resend that.
I have no idea because it popped up and said go to the breakout room, but I was so busy on the phone dealing with my other stuff that I didn't see what number it was.
Oh, that's okay. What district are you from? And I can look that up.
I know. Actually, I'm in the transition planning. If that helps.
Oh yes. Okay. So let me bring that screen back. So the high quality transition planning.
Yes. Yep.
All right. I will send that right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, is that Anne?
This is Gretchen.
Hi, Gretchen. So we were in our CE meeting and I totally couldn't figure out what they wanted us to do.
Oh, okay.
So how do I get back to, was it Lindsay that was with us and Josh?
I can send you back to the breakout room if is that what you're looking for?
Well, you can try. It seems like they left that breakout room and went somewhere else. But
Oh, yes, they are in. I can send you that link. Let me just open that up here and I'm going to copy that. I'm going to send it in the chat right here.
Okay.
Ellen, they did start like a separate Zoom meeting for that.
I tried to go to that and it didn't work, but I'll try.
Oh, try that again and see if that works. That's what Alyssa sent me this morning.
Thanks, Gretchen.
Good luck.
Yep. So open.
Uh-oh, is this our customized employment group coming back?
Yes, we kind of got stuck in another room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got kicked off and now I'm here, so.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I should be
I will send you, and then Ellen, I know I just sent you to that or gave you the link to the other Zoom meeting. That didn't work for you?
It didn't let me in, but try it one more time. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm confused about where I was sent and how, what the discussion was supposed to center on.
Got it. I can't give you information about the discussion, but in the chat now, I did send a new Zoom link. So I think they were going to, customized employment was going to start their conversation in a breakout room in this Zoom meeting, but then eventually filter everyone over into a second, totally separate Zoom meeting. So what I sent you just now in the chat is what Alyssa shared with me this morning is now the customized employment breakout room. Really, it's just a separate Zoom meeting. So you'll probably leave this meeting and enter a whole new Zoom meeting, which is your breakout.
Okay.
I
so
just
click on
sent that
link
in the
from Gretchen.
chat. Say that again, Kate.
Click on the link from Gretchen.
Yes, please.
Okay, got it.
Okay, now there's just me. I need to go to family engagement. Can you send me?
I certainly can. Yes,
Thank you.
Lori. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
family engagement. All right, the invite should be there
Okay,
for
I
you to
got it.
click on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, Ellen, you're back. Oh, no.
Hello. Johnny, I'm just wondering if they can send me the link in my email. For some reason, when I leave this meeting, then I can't get into the other meeting. I'm not sure that's the problem, but I thought maybe if they could send me the link
Okay.
in my email, maybe I could join from there.
I certainly can do that. So what is your email? I will send it right now.
Okay, thank you. It is E. Anderson, S-O-N,
Okay.
at
Mhm.
Alec Schools with an S at the end.
What was the first one? At what?
Alec, A-L-E-X, schools.org.
EANDERSON at ALEXSCHOOLS.org.
Yep.
Okay. CE Zoom link is the subject. And it's going to come from me, Gretchen Ikema. So I just copied the entire invitation and I'm going to send it right now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm going to stay in here just until I.
No problem. Hi, Jennifer. This is Gretchen. Oh, you're muted. There we go.
Sorry about that. I had to step out. I had another conflicting meeting.
Oh, no problem. And you were in customized employment, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, so what I'm going to send you now in the chat actually is a Zoom invitation. So they've now all moved. That breakout room is in a completely different Zoom meeting. So you'll leave this one, and for the remainder of your time, you'll be in that other Zoom meeting with them.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oops, where is it? Is it in the chat?
Yes, sorry. The link is in the chat right now. It'll say, it's from me. So it'll say join Zoom Gov meeting. And that should take you right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, Shannon. This is Gretchen.
Hi, can you put me in family engagement?
Will do.
Thank you.
Here it comes.
What? What?
Hi, Jody.
Can you send me over to customize employment?
I can. I can't send you this time, but I'm going to put in the chat right now a Zoom link. They are
Okay.
now all in a separate Zoom meeting for customized employment.
Right. Oh yeah, I was there. I had to leave.
Oh, yep. So there's the link.
Okay,
Did
perfect.
you get it? Okay.
Yep,
good.
thanks.
Yep.
Oh, where are you coming? Now you done? Baba? You better take
Hi, Carrie.
Hi,
Hi. Do you need to get put in a different breakout room?
you can put me in family engagement. That would be great.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to find your name. I don't see it here. Which one were you in?
I was in business engagement.
Oh, there you are. I see it. And you want to go to family?
Yes.
Okay, done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Alexandra. Are you needing to get put into a different breakout room? Yes, business engagement. All right, done. Hi, Karen. Do you need me to put you in a different breakout room?
No, I don't know what happened. Everything just kind of went blank. I was in the transition one.
Transition, the high quality transition planning. I will give you another invite, so it should be there.
Yep, it's right there.
Perfect.